One of the biggest trades of the season, the Panthers getting Matthew Tkachuk, Jonathan Huberdeau going the other way. 100-point scorers involved in the same trade. It's only happened twice. An historic trade. It begs the question, how does he fit with the Panthers?
Matthew Tkachuk, ka-ching! It's lifted in, and look who it is. Panthers have the lead.
The confidence that he brings and the way that he can drag you into the street fight. I love this move for the Florida Panthers.
What about Huberdeau? What about Weegar? How do they do under Sutter?
Jonathan Huberdeau. Granted it. Knocked out by Weegar.
Jonathan Huberdeau is going to be coming off a career year. He's going to be looked to drive a lot of offense. I think Mackenzie Weegar, they're going to absolutely love up there. I love everything he brings to the table.
The trade of the summer, no question. Hi, everyone. Welcome to On the Fly. I'm Jamie Hirsch. We had a whopping 15 games on Saturday for the first time this season, and we begin with the first meeting between the two teams that made the biggest splash this offseason. The Panthers sent Jonathan Huberdeau, Mackenzie Weegar, and more to Calgary in exchange for Matthew Tkachuk. It was just the second time in NHL history that two players coming off 100-plus point seasons were dealt for each other in the offseason. So far, the Cats appear to have gotten the better end of the deal, with Tkachuk leading his new team with 22 points. Huberdeau has just 8 points in 13 games. But both of these stars were fired up to play this one, and each one had a big impact on the result.
If you love games that have storylines, then this is the game for you. It's the return of Jonathan Huberdeau and Mackenzie Weegar. Matthew Tkachuk facing off against his former team for the first time. The start of this game is going to be critical, but part of that is going to be managing some of the emotions. You know, both of these teams are going to be amped up to play for their guys.
Reinhart trying to make a pass, but he can't get the puck away from the Flames, who are hard on the forecheck on the power play. Hanifin plays it over Ruzicka, shoots, scores! Power play goal! Adam Ruzicka, and the Flames take a 1-0 lead.
And then what a pass here. Ruzicka with a big goal.
Ruzicka will wheel in on the right wing. Slows it down with a pass over Zadorov with a shot. Scores! Zadorov lets it rip. And the Flames defenseman makes it 2-0 Calgary.
And there's the shot and a big-time early goal for the Calgary Flames here to start off the second period.
Verhaeghe on the shoot-in. Markstrom lost it to Colin White behind the net. White wraparound, he scores! Oh, is that big? Colin White gets one off the giveaway by Markstrom.
Just what the doctor ordered right there.
Ekblad for Montour. Barkov down the goal line, put in front, score! It's Sam Reinhart from Matthew Tkachuk. And we're tied at 2.
Matthew Tkachuk with a perfect pinpoint pass.
Faceoff coming up to Knight's right. Lindholm wins it. Ruzicka scores! Ruzicka gets his second of the game on a one-timer, wires it home, and the Flames are back on top. Here's Forsling with a chance. Puts it out in front. Markstrom is down and they score! It's tucked in by Atsu. 3-3. Backlund checked. Backlund back on it. Put it towards the goal. They score! Coleman able to put it home as it came off a defender right to Blake Coleman. Calgary back on top. Montour again. Shot here, scored, deflected in! Tkachuk, ka-ching! Matthew Tkachuk, and the Panthers have come back for the third time to even the game. How about this? Oh boy, Jonathan Huberdeau.
I don't think they're saying who either.
Here comes Huberdeau, back in Florida in the shootout. Scores!
Well, it's official. Both players now involved in this game. Tkachuk with a goal, and what a shot by Huberdeau.
Matthew Tkachuk got the equalizer. Round 3 of the shootout. Stopped by Markstrom. The big slapper, and Markstrom fires out the glove and snags that one. And Anderson with some speed. Anderson scores! Rasmus Anderson wins it round 5 of the shootout.
This was one heck of a shot. I don't know how he had room to get it up. And a big 2 points for the Calgary Flames and a heck of a hockey game.
So the Flames have now won 3 of their past 4.
That's awful. He's holding his hip.
Oh, man. Devils fans are holding their breath right now.
Oh, what's the... You got a cross-check.
Cross-check in the lower ribs above the hip.
Zetterlund has it back left circle. Hollow with a shot. He scores! First of the season for Erik Haula.
That's how he starts his play. Watch Zetterlund on the half wall. He's going to get it back, hit, pitch, and catch. Watch here. It's a quick bump pass. He doesn't dust anything off. Miles put in front of the net, taking away the eyes of Forsberg.
Nico Hischier back out on the ice. That's a huge development in a good way. Still doesn't look quite comfortable. And the Devils make it 2-0 right off the draw.
Well, here's one to start off your Saturday for your viewing pleasure. This is just set rotation right off the draw by the Devils. Good job switching spots and getting to the net. Outstanding offensive zone faceoff sequence by the Devils. Nathan Bastian.
It's come to our attention that Nico Hischier has gone down to the dressing room a little early. We had that cross check from Watson just above his hip.
Head coach Lindy Ruff has to be pumped back at his captain. Nico Hischier is still in the lineup.
Mercer gave it to the corner. Now up top. Siegenthaler shot from the left circle. Pass save. Rebound. Score!
Watch the Devils pressing. Quick pump movement by the Devils. No dusting anything off. And this is going to trigger a goalie change. And this does not hang on the shoulders of Anton Forsberg.
11 points, plus 14 rating coming in. Look out! Oh! Cam Talbot, did you?
Are you kidding me? Oh, what a save! That's amazing. Recently played his 400th National Hockey League game. That's got to feel great.
Gambrell working in the near corner. Oh! Austin Watson lays the boom.
And a little bit of momentum. There's that hit. Clean check on Siegenthaler. Nice entry there.
Brandstrom to Brassard. Brassard shoots and scores.
All by way of the entry. You see the way he stayed on it. He didn't put on the play. Sometimes the play's not going to be clean, but he stays with it. His bottom hand was strong.
Here's Hischier shorthanded. 35 to go. Shot save. Rebound. Score! A shorthanded goal for the Devils.
Look at the pursuit by Sharon Govich, okay? Watch both sides. Watch the left of your screen. You see the way Sharon Govich puts himself in a position. This is why the great Wayne Gretzky always talked about.
Here's McLeod. Joseph coming back. Backhander into the empty net. 5-1 New Jersey.
And Mikey McLeod turns on the afterburners and deposits that neatly on the backhand. You can see the Sens fans reacting.
That is 12 in a row for the Devils. On Monday night, Jersey is going to face Edmonton as the Devs look to match their longest win streak in club history. The Devils are also 13-0 this season when captain Nico Hischier records a point. And for more, here's Stephen Nelson and Kevin Weeks, who called this game.
The Devils streak up to a dozen, Kevin Weeks. This wagon keeps rolling.
It is a wagon.
Yeah.
And it is indeed rolling. The Devils have been outstanding so far, and another textbook game for Lindy Ruff's group here. What I love about this game is they came in, they got saves from Akira Schmid, who was excellent at 25 on the day. As we pointed out, right from the first save, he looked confident. Yeah. He was in control. The BMW line, as you had referenced earlier. 4 points for the BMW line. And all things being equal, it's not only the offense and the fact that they put up the goals, but what was equally impressive for me is how well they defended, the plays that they made in the small area of the ice, their puck movement. Right now, they are among the top teams in the league in terms of their ability to move the puck quickly at even strength and or on the power play.
Now, the franchise record for a winning streak is 13, 2000-2001. A team made it all the way to the Cup final, and then Dave Reed got in the way,
right,
of them capping it.
That's right.
If they're going to set a new record, Weeksy, on Monday, the Devils are back at the Rock against Edmonton, and then on Wednesday, you have the Toronto Maple Leafs rolling into town. If you were to put on your prediction hat, Weeksy, do you think they get it done?
I do.
You do? 14.
Yeah, I think they hit 14. And here's the reason why I say that. I say they can hit the 14 just based on the complete nature of their game. Jack Hughes, absolutely electrifying. Hischier, same thing, Jesper Bratt. But what we're starting to see is other players, and you're starting to see them relish the defensive responsibilities too. They're generating offense in an honest way. They are the fastest team in the National, make no mistake about it. And all these Devs fans around here in Jersey and Metro New York are walking on sunshine right now like Katrina and the Waves. I've been seeing them. I'm hearing them. This team's got the vibes. I love what I'm seeing.
Vibes are high.
Vibes are high right now. They're a wagon. You know me. I give credit wherever it's due.
I know.
They are flying right now.
And an unbeaten 8-0-0 against Canadian teams. Yeah. Not saying, just saying.
That is well said by you.
Speaking of wagons, we go to Boston where the Bruins are unbeaten.
Pastrnak saved by Mrazek out beyond his crease. Marchand to Pastrnak, and they pot the goal with his penalty. Mrazek doing the job, keeping the Bruins off the board, but it's the seam pass that does him in. Bergeron's shot blocked. A one-timer leaves a dent in the end boards. Marchand to McAvoy to Bergeron. Scores! 999 points for Patrice Bergeron. One was deflected, blocked, another wide on the blocker side, and the third one, Mrazek's not going to have time to get from his left to his right, but what a rotation in the offensive zone. Great movement, get open for the puck carrier. Marchand throws it off DeBruskin in. Marchand has options, and he can look for his own shot. He can play a little catch with the top of the umbrella. Across the rink to McAvoy. To Greer, to Krejci, scores! An absolute clinic, even while maintaining possession to make a line change. Nosek goes off, Krejci comes on, and they set him up for a bomb of a one-timer. Floating pass off of Nosek's stick. Foligno goes right past Dickinson and dishes to Pastrnak. Nick Foligno's playing like he's 28 years old. I mean, it's just impressive. Indirect to McAvoy along the line to Grzelcyk. All catch and release, scores! And the Bruins have tied an all-time record with a 6-1 win over Chicago. They have won their 11th straight at home to start a season.
Unbelievable. The Bruins have won 6 straight and have 16 wins in the first 18 games this season. The only other team in NHL history to win 16 of their first 18 games was also the Bruins back in 1929-30, though. In the victory, Tomas Nosek extended his point streak to a career best 5 games. So Boston is now 11-0 at TD Garden this season, which matches the longest home win streak to begin the season in NHL history. Last year's Florida Panthers and the 1963-64 Blackhawks also won 11 straight at home to start a season. Oh, and this year's Bruins have only trailed for 13 minutes and 12 seconds on home ice. Now to Winnipeg, where the Red Hot Jets were hosting the Penguins.
Jeff Petrie trying to wrap it up the wall. Held in by Brendan Dillon. Wrist shot on goal and stopped unsteadily by Jarry. No whistle, and it was cleaned up in the crease by Malkin.
Get in on the forecheck, get from low to high. Great keep. Get the puck to the net. A great job by Dillon. And look, the puck just sits there. He doesn't even know he doesn't have it.
Zucker took it forward. Here we go. The Penguins with number 2-on-1. Malkin closing. Firing denied by Hellebuyck. Players crash after that puck. Bouncing off the hit was Pettersson. The Malkin a chance, and he's stopped by Hellebuyck. Passed in front, but guided away by Perfetti.
Denied there by the blocker. Then he gets another opportunity off the Pearson feed there.
Centered in front. Archibald will grab it. Back to the point. Joseph across the line. Petrie long shot. The rebound came out, and Paling found it through the skates of Gagne, and Hellebuyck made a great save.
But Hellebuyck still holds his ground, makes himself big, and makes a great save.
Perfetti fakes the dropper, now spins it back. Pion, tip try, save made again. Tristan Jarry.
Lowry's such a big man. That's why he plays the power play in front of the net. Great position there. He bounces that one off the ice, and Tristan Jarry's there to see it.
First time this season the Pittsburgh Penguins haven't scored in the second period. The Jets have been really good in the third.
Jason Zucker, Pensmore right back in. Zucker, he scores! Jason Zucker! 53 seconds into the third period, a rocket to break the ice in Winnipeg.
You know, and we've come accustomed to seeing this shot from Jason Zucker.
Now Brendan Dillon, a shot. That rattles around and pounced on by Jarry, not quite.
Opportunities to get them out of harm's way. Look how quick he is, and then he shuffles it off.
Penguins had possession there. Hellebuyck tried to go to the bench, and it coughs it up to Crosby for Rust. He scores! He scores! Brian Rust into the empty net.
Should I go? Should I stay? I'm going to stay out here, and I'm going to make a play to Sidney Crosby.
Letang closes up Dubois. Shifley in front. Another chance. Getting a piece was Jarry on Wheeler. Connor over to Morrissey. Wrist shot. And Tristan Jarry dives, and he covers up. 18.3 to go. The Jets buzzing. Tristan Jarry, a brick wall tonight. Tristan Jarry, flawless tonight in Winnipeg.
Alrighty then, so after losing 6 of their first 7 road games this season, the Penguins have now won 3 of 4 away from home. Tristan Jarry stopped 32 shots for his first shutout since February. And Brian Russ entered with no points in his last 7 games, but delivered a goal and a helper to put that slump to rest. Well, recent Cup champs Darcy Kemper and Ryan McDonough would each face their former teams on Saturday. And who could forget Nicholas Aube-Kubel dropping the cup in last year's celebration? Well, he too would face the Avs for the very first time. Highlights next. Every year we celebrate Hockey Fights Cancer at each rink in the NHL. Now we know cancer has affected everyone, but on Saturday night it was even more powerful for Martin Fehervary. The Capitals defenseman lost his mother Gabriella to lung cancer back in 2009 when he was just 9 years old. That was a long time ago, but she's never far from his mind, especially on nights like this. Last year on Washington's Hockey Fights Cancer Night, Fehervary actually scored his second NHL goal and immediately said, "This one's for you, Mom." So let's check him and the rest of the Caps out on an emotional night in D.C.
Hockey Fights Cancer connects all of us to an emotional story.
This night is very special for a lot of people here tonight.
Well, no introduction needed for either. Darcy Kemper signed a nice 5-year deal here in Washington after hoisting the Stanley Cup with the Colorado Avalanche.
Penalty coming up on the Capitals. It's going to be a tripping call as McKinnon got cut down on the far side.
As the Avalanche bring the NHL's #1 ranked power play unit to town.
You don't want to take penalties here tonight against the guys.
So the #1 unit in the league at 36.7%. 0 for 1 tonight.
Capitals have played a very good first period so far. They've got it in, they've went to work, and they've created turnovers with some of their D.
You wanted the puck to be at the offensive end. And
yeah.
That's the way to keep a high-scoring team away from the thing that they love to do most.
Penalty coming up on Larzell, and the Avs will get a 2-man advantage. A prime opportunity for the Avs here in period 1. One-timer score! Cale Makar with a power play goal. And the Avs have the 1-0 lead in for Makar. That is career point number 199.
Sort of the same pace we had in the first period. It was very fast, very up-tempo, and it's carried over here to start the second.
They don't want McKinnon at all having the opportunity to really ramp up speed.
Back to the point. McKinnon will walk, look, a dangle move. McKinnon shoots and scores! Nathan McKinnon! What an incredible goal as he danced through the Capitals and swings it inside the far post to put the Avs on top.
Darcy Kemper, I think, has been very good tonight. The shots that he's been beat on, I wouldn't say he had too much of an opportunity to save. No muffins tonight, Mose.
Not yet. Avs give it up for McDonough with a shot, save, rebound, score! It sneaks through Darcy Kemper. The Avs have a 3-0 lead.
That third goal in this period, that's a lethal blow, I believe, to the Capitals.
Alexander Georgiev back between the pipes coming into the game.
Yeah, we're looking at a guy who was backed up to Shesterkin. He got roadblocked in New York because he was going to be the man. As good as he's playing, we're just starting to see the beginning of his mastery and how much talent this young man actually has.
Alexander Georgiev, the first shutout with the Colorado Avalanche.
Nathan McKinnon had a 2-point night against the Caps, giving him 16 points over his last 8 games. Since returning from Finland, the Avs have 6 victories in 7 games, averaging more than 4 goals per game in that stretch. And for the struggling Caps, that's 4 consecutive losses and 9 in the past 11 games. Now to Nashville for the Lightning and Preds.
Big night for Ryan McDonough. This will be the first time he plays against the Tampa Bay Lightning since the summer trade.
2 Stanley Cups, Stanley Cup finals, a lot of emotions.
Nashville brings the other unit on. Ekholm gets it, Forsberg, score! A thunderbolt from Philip Forsberg after the big save by Saros on the other end. And Nashville is off to a big start.
Philip Forsberg just unleashes the fury. What a shot!
The turnover coming out of the zone, trying to force plays through the box. It's not good.
Kucherov scores! Nikita Kucherov waltzed in and snapped one off the post and in as he remains red hot. Power play goal, tie game.
Nice little move right at the blue line. Buries 2 guys, and then he buried that one. Beautiful shot, top shelf.
Fabro's the trailer, works it back. Centering pass popped up. Fabro stays with it. Duchesne chasing it. Paul gives way. Niederreiter! Score! number 9 on the season. It's 2-1 Nashville.
Look at the battle there, Fabro. Here comes Duchesne, hunting the puck down. Niederreiter takes it.
Nashville hurriedly trying to get a line change. Killorn. Centers it. A backhander. Saved by Saros. Saros out of the net. Trying to get back to the crease. Spectacular save. Killorn shoots. Hit block. Saros once again.
This is unreal. This is just absolute chaos. Fights through this. Look at the traffic in front. Finds that puck. Then he's going to go back just in desperation.
Kucherov feeds it back to the point. That shot, they score! Tipped in front. A shot taken by Cole. It hits something, but it's in the back of the net, and we are tied 2-2.
Alex Killorn traveling in front of the net, the shot from the point, and then there's the redirection. Oh, that was nasty.
Point digs it out. Stamkos to Kucherov, back to Stamkos, scores! Steven Stamkos with a lightning strike in overtime, and the Lightning are leaving Nashville with 2 points.
Brilliant work started by Steven Stamkos and ended with it. But it's Killorn taking the eyes away and Steven Stamkos ripping this one. That must have been a 96-mile-an-hour 1-2 right under the crossbar.
That's an overtime game winner powered by Energizer for captain Steven Stamkos. Stammer extended his point streak against the Preds to 11 games, which includes goals in each of the last 4 meetings. Andrei Vasilevsky also won his 8th straight decision against Nashville. Let's head to Texas for the Islanders and Stars.
Wallstrom gets back up, slides and saves. Score! Number 1 for Matt Barzal.
You knew he was going to get one sooner or later. All you got to do is follow the puck all the way to your stick, and Barzal's going, yes, the monkey's off my back.
After 19 assists in the 19th game of the year, Matt Barzal has scored his first, and look at the smile.
Now Jamie Benn. Nice move past Barzal. Across the blue line, another one. Jamie Benn, silky in front, score! Faksa! Set up by Seguin, his 700th point, and it all started with a gorgeous play by the captain. 3 consecutive power plays in short order. Islanders 0 for 2.
Here's Barzal into the lane. Barzal scores! Well, after 18 games without a goal, Barzal has scored twice tonight.
Ben Marchment score! And they do get it right back.
Jamie Benn is a distributor tonight. Ben draws double coverage. Marchment makes himself available. And the mustachioed one celebrates.
And the Stars keep pedal down. Seguin spun on the check by Romanov. Now in front for Ben. He scores! Upstairs on the backhand. A 3-point night for the captain. And the Stars are in front.
It's like Jamie said, we're down a man and one of our best men. Hold my beer. I got this. From the inboards, some gritty work by Seguin, then Marchment, then Jamie Benn on the backhand, tucks it up where they do not dust.
Palmieri curling, goes down, puck out in front. Save made Andre, he's scrambling without a stick. Pollock sends it low, and Pajot turned aside. Then it's out front, pulled off the line. Ryan Suter just saved the goal. How in the world, on a couple of attempts, that puck stayed out? Turnaround shot, score! Right off the face-off, Jason Robertson extends his point streak to 11, and this Stars lead to 2. So a 6th attacker out there for the Islanders. Unger keeps it moving for Hakanpää. He will lift one. It will bounce into the empty net. A 200-foot dagger. Jani Hakanpää.
Well, Jason Robertson continued his assault on opposing goalies, extending his point streak to 11 games with his 12th of the season. And captain Jamie Benn has been on fire in November with 17 points in 9 games this month. Now let's head to Toronto for the Sabres and Maple Leafs.
The Leafs will get the first power play. Morgan Riley across. Marner scores! Looks like it was tipped in front. And the Leafs have the icebreaker.
Just a good play by Marner, who keeps his point streak intact. That one flies through right off the shin pad of Tavares in great position. Just like that, John Tavares gets to double digits with number 10.
DC Fitzgerald off the boards, and it slides to center as Engvall checks in.
Boy, that could have been too many men there as Engvall was able to make the play. His man wasn't off.
Engvall centers, Yarncrook scores! Here Engvall sets it up, and Kelly Yarncrook makes it 2-0.
Oh boy, if you're on the Buffalo bench, this one should have been too many men on the ice as Engvall's able to make the play because he came on in the neutral zone and he stops that dump it. You've got to be completely off. He's already in the play. Look at the reaction of the Buffalo bench as they watch it now.
Breakaway here. Leafs with a break for Mitch Marner. Left it, Giordano. And did that puck go in? Net knocked off.
I think the puck actually did finally go over the line. Luukkonen gets hit. It was close, but the reaction of the official and the call, they're going to have a look here to make sure.
After video review, there was an imminent scoring opportunity, and the puck crossed the goal line between the normal spot of the post. We have a good goal.
Well, the Sabres have had their chances here in the power play. They got to find the ignition. Good play by Thompson against Yarncrook. Up top to Dahlin, far side with a shot. Scores! Dylan Cousins lets it go from the far circle, and it's a power play goal for the Buffalo Sabres to get on the board here, now trailing 3-1.
Now watch this right here. Watch Alex Tuch's stick, dragging it in behind. There's the shot coming. Bang, it goes right off the blade of the stick, redirects, it finds its way past Murray. Now, that's going to be Alex Tuch's second on the power play this year.
So the Leafs go to their second power play of the night. Matthews one-timer, loose in front. And is it in? Scores! Looked like Nylander with the last touch. Clayton Krebs, the Okotoks product, knocked down. Nylander away. Maybe a break. Nylander in. Scores! 2 for 88. Then the Leafs have 5 on the night.
Well, with 2 helpers, Mitch Marner extended his point streak to 12 games. That's the longest in the NHL this season. William Nylander tallied twice, giving him 6 goals in his last 7. And for Buffalo, Tage Thompson saw his 6-game point streak come to an end as the Sabres lose their 8th straight game. Well, they will forever be linked as the number 1 and 2 picks of the 2015 NHL Draft. And on Saturday, Connor McDavid and Jack Eichel would meet again with a big 2 points on the line in this Pacific Division battle. We've got the highlights next.
This overtime game winner,
Jack Eichel versus Connor McDavid.
Back to Ryan Murray, tees one up, it's a pass, through Nugent Hopkins, and they score! Warren Foegele has the first goal of tonight's game. It's 1-0 for the Oilers. And then it's Nugent Hopkins that spins, and Fogel's able to corral that puck onto the backhand side and tuck it around Hill. Colasar and Howden in deep. Howden digs it out of there. Shea Theodore out top of the wrist shot. Deflected, score! That may have gone in off of Evan Bouchard to the side of the net. Colasar was in front as well. He may get it. It's a tie game. Hit a body, never a bad thing to put a puck to the net. And now Eichel inside his own territory. A lead pass up ahead to Stone. Stone breaking towards the net. On the forehand, he got taken down. Skinner made the save, and it's a penalty shot. Most exciting play in hockey, the penalty shot. And the Golden Knights captain with a chance to give Vegas the lead. To the net, and he scores! Mark Stone buries it on the penalty shot to give the Golden Knights a 2-1 lead. Ceci to Nugent Hopkins. Nurse moves up, cross ice, drives on the shoot, he scores! A beautiful pass and play by the Oilers to tie this game at 2. He's watching, on his stick, look, buried. Tie game. Available. Barry to Nugent Hopkins, McDavid all along the pass. Scores! The go-ahead goal for the Edmonton Oilers. And what a pass by McDavid over to Hyman. Plays it to the line, but not out. Eichel gloves it down. Here's Theodore looking. Out front, Stone. Shot, score! The Golden Knights kept it in right on the line, and Mark Stone, second of the game to tie it.
And Stone goes upstairs. His second of the game. The captain beats Skinner. Great shot.
3-on-3 sudden death, overtime. McDavid trying to come in with speed. Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores! The Oilers captain with the overtime winner. Connor McDavid!
And did he ever put the Jets on? When McDavid ratchets it up, give him the puck, and what a move. A little chop on the forehand side, cross grain, beats Hill.
Connor McDavid did it again, an overtime winner powered by Energizer. This time McDavid closed it out during bonus hockey against Vegas. Get this, since the start of the 2015-16 season, nobody has more overtime winners than the Edmonton captain, who has 14 in that span. Let's head to the Pacific Northwest for the Kings and Kraken.
Negated by Schultz. Good pass for Eberle. He has room. He'll delay. Out in front of Peterson. They score! On the rebound! Fortuna's bounce right to Jared McCann. As he did Thursday night, he will do it again, and the Kraken are off and running.
Great play coming in as Eberle pulls it to the backhand off the pad. McCann is in a great spot.
Out wide, Beniers holding, passing to Wenberg, back to Beniers. Beniers, saucer pass to the point. Schultz for Sprong, off a stick, and then Peterson made the save. Peterson out of position, shot hits the iron!
And the first one's going to come off the stick of Daniel Sprong. Gets a nice little redirection. Cal has to make a readjustment, stick that left leg out there, make the save.
Morgan skated it up the middle and coughed it up. The Kings keep control. Arvidsson behind his back to Danault. Score! Philip Danault on the second effort. Knocks it in, and the Kings have tied the game.
Just a matter of time. It really was. The whole period has been building for the Kings.
He's going after with the stick. Here comes Trevor Moore. Into the zone. Moore shorthanded. Scores! Trevor Moore gives the Kings the lead with a shorthanded goal.
Wenberg now to the wall. Beniers. Schultz swings it. Sprong scores! Pick up the phone. It's answer time. 91. That's the call. Daniel Sprong. And the game is tied.
Phenomenal stuff. Here's a pass to Burakovsky. He whiffed on it. Peterson sprawling out.
It's kind of a leaning Tower of Pisa save where it hits Anderson's stick, and that slows it down for Burakovsky.
Here come the Kraken. 2-on-1. Eberle with Tanev. Jordan Eberle scores! Hey, hey! What do you say? The Kraken win again in overtime.
Well, last time Eberle was the one who set up the play. This time he's the one who finishes it.
That's an overtime game winner powered by Energizer for Jordan Eberle. It was the third straight time Seattle went to overtime, and the Kraken are 7-1-1 in their last 9 overall. Next up, we've got the Rangers and Sharks.
And then the 23-year-old Filipino, a chance for Kakko, and Reimer looked behind. He got some help at the side of the net, and the Rangers came close there. An open net, and another from Kaapo Kakko. First one he fanned on, and I think Lawrence stopped the other one. Lots of action around James Reimer's goal crease right now.
Gets it ahead of Meyer. Back pass save. Shesterkin on hurdle. That was a great setup, and Shesterkin, that was an outstanding save.
Yeah, it sure was. Shesterkin without a stick.
It's played in front, and a save by Shesterkin. He's got the puck.
Fox again, and that one off the post, and then another off the post by Panarin out of play.
Anytime you have the opportunity to grab a puck, you got to take it.
Trouble with a drive. He scores! The Rangers won the face-off. Ryan Carpenter, and it leads to the first goal of the game. Backhanded by Zibanejad. Fox shoots, scores! An empty net goal for Adam Fox gives the Rangers a 2-0 lead, and it keeps his point-scoring streak alive. He now has an 8-game streak.
Meyer still with it. To the net, and they score! Logan Couture with 15.1 to go.
Some time left here. Sharks going to get on their toes, see if they can tie this thing up.
The bank moves in. It's a chance. Right on save. Oh, Shesterkin. Save with 4.4 seconds to go. The Sharks almost tied it.
Well, the Rangers are 3-1-1 in their past 5 games, allowing just 8 goals in that span. In the victory, Adam Fox extended his point streak to 8 games. As for the Sharks, they've lost 10 of 11 at home this year. Well, after a disappointing start to their season, the Blues have found their form, winning 5 straight, and on Saturday even had a chance to make a little history if they could rack up another W. We'll fill you in next.
This over each week we sift and search, debate and argue. But only the best gets labeled top shelf. See how we rank the best of the week.
What a filthy finish.
And see if you agree.
Berkshire on the stop. Cuts back.
Not every play can make the cut.
Are you kidding me?
And only one can earn the top spot. Tune in every week for the results of NHL's best of top shelf. Thursday, 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Welcome back. Check out the Ducks and Blues.
And Schenn, nice pass back. Justin Falk comes in, and they score. Achari tipped it, I believe, and it's 1-0.
Let's isolate on 52, stick on the ice, fundamentals. Henrique's got him, or so he thinks, but yet Achari gets that stick along the ice.
Now in front for Kyrou, and he's too closely checked. Buchnevich, he scores! Pavel Buchnevich finds a loose puck, and it's 2-0.
But here's the play with the cycle down below. This is where I thought that the Ducks had control of it, but instead, Thomas just flares it over to his right. Let's see right here. There. Oh, what a pass. Just a thing of beauty right there.
Jordan Kyrou, good play. Ooh. Spins away. Good play now to Thomas. To the goal line, Buchnevich shoots, and he scores!
Oh, at the blue line. You spin me right round, baby. Right round. Watch this play by Kyrou. Whoopsie, I'm going to go that way. And those two Ontario boys are at it with the Russian.
But now Schenn with speed. Odd man break. Schenn to the net. He scores! Schenn, sensational.
And here goes Schenn. And it looked to me like that glanced off the heel of the stick of the defenseman Fowler right there. Changed directions.
Zegras moves it down low. Terry in front, and Henrique fired it wide. Kept in the high slot. Fowler winds, scores! Off the post and in, and the Ducks are on the board.
They go down low a couple of times, and that draws all the Blues defenders down low. And Fowler makes a perfect shot.
Around the outside, Thomas for Buchnevich to Kyrou, waiting. Krug shoots, he scores! What a passing play there, and Krug buries it.
Holy jumping, what a shot that is. I mean, it is on the tape and off the tape, like you read about.
Want to attack the player without the stick, and that's O'Reilly. Fowler gets it through, redirected in.
The Ducks benefit in the stick of Ryan O'Reilly, who gets to this puck. He's about to clear it out of harm's way, and the shaft of that stick just collapses on him. Just get it there. Cam snaps it in, and there's a deft little touch by Adam Henrique.
Here's Kyrou with it. Thomas, he scores! Another great pass. Kyrou to Thomas.
You're up 6-2. You're on home ice. No flying by the bench for high fives and a bunch of gravy on your French fries. Both players on the Ducks slide over to the puck carrier. They leave the weak side man all alone.
Make it 6 in a row for the St. Louis Blues. That ties the NHL record for longest winning streak directly after 8 consecutive regulation losses or more. 2017-18 Flyers and 2005-2006 Sharks also performed that feat. We head to the state of hockey now for the Canes and Wild.
On October 20th, Alex Goligoski reached a milestone that places him among the elite players in the NHL. By playing career game 1,000.
Good to see him aggressive early on in this game offensively.
Gaudreau in for Minnesota. Boldy on the rebound. Caught the short side post. And now the net knocked loose, so we get a whistle.
The Wild come through the neutral zone with pace, and he steps into that one, catches the outside of the iron.
Goes deep, and Necas will storm back the other way with Aho across. They score! What a play! Necas to Aho! Those two are on fire in chilly Minnesota. The game of hockey, the way that these guys do, you want to see that opportunity is now. Slavin is sprung in the middle of the ice. Slavin goes in backhanded, puts it just high. A nice read as Slavin had jumped up and snuck behind the Wild defense. Zuccarello looking for Steele. Steele has it back of the net, works out front and off the post.
Well, nice wraparound again. Steele picks this one up, gets lost, and then off that far post and out.
Zuccarello off the glass, scooped up by Steele in the corner, centered, Zuccarello denied, Maybe the biggest stop of the night for Kochetkov. Finally kicked free. Zuccarello tried to feed the line. Kaprizov wheels and fires. And a save by Kochetkov. Steele could not come up with a rebound.
Zuccarello takes two guys. Kaprizov throws that one towards the front of the net. Rebound just out of the reach of Steele's backhand.
Tried to get back to his forehand, then hit the short side of the net. Spurgeon for Steele. He scores!
Steele, who's had a terrific game. Nason doesn't tie the stick up. Steele's able to get enough on it through a screen over the glove of Kochetkov. Boy, just a well-earned goal by Steele there. He's been terrific tonight.
Gaudreau goes across to Steele. Sam Steele, the goal scorer for Minnesota. Back! They score! Alex Goligoski on his 1,000th game celebration night wins it for the Wild. It's a good night to be the Goose.
Steele just pulls up and waits. Then Goligoski does the rest. A little short-sized shot up over the pad of Kochetkov, the finish. And that is exactly the kind of win that the Wild needed.
That's an overtime game winner powered by Energizer for Alex Goligoski. Sam Steele posted his first multi-point effort of the season, and with an assist on that tally, Kirill Kaprizov extended his point streak to 6 games. Let's head to Montreal for a wild one between the Flyers and Canadiens.
Zach McEwen sending it toward the net, tipped wide by Lawton. Back out in front, they score! And he beats Allen, and the Flyers take just 39 seconds to jump on top 1-0. Move it up to 3-on-2 as Sanheim poked it to Tippett. Tippett up the right wing. Will hold, he'll fire, and he'll score! Another laser from Owen Tippett as he beats Allen, and the Flyers have the first two.
Right in, Tippett in front, comes to the point. Jacquet with a shot. It's off the basket. Loose puck, scores! Christian Dvorak tips it in, and the Canadiens are on the board. Monahan parked in front. Toss to Caulfield, fires, scores!
You don't know where it's going, low, high. It's a one-timer, so you take a guess, but it finds the right location.
Caulfield's got it again. Down for Nick Suzuki. Backhand pass in front. Scores! Mike Matheson! A homecoming in the red, white, and blue. His first game with the Canadiens, and the hometown boy has got his first goal.
And right off the draw, they score! The Flyers were off the face-off, and Owen Tippett, what else can he do in this game? As the Flyers tie this thing right back up at 3 right off the face-off. And Cates used his skate to get that puck to McEwen. Now Sealer, a shot blocked, bounces to Hayes for a shot. He scores! Kevin Hayes pounds that one past down, and the Flyers have retaken the lead. It's 4-3.
Matheson's got it. He'll shoot. Stopped by Hart again. Monahan after the puck. 8 seconds to go. Monahan to Caulfield. Fires just wide. Suzuki. One more chance. Caulfield scores! It's all happening. America! Monahan and Hayes for the face-off, and it comes right through the slot. Dadonov couldn't get to it. Farabee on it in the corner. Goes to the net. Flipped it on goal. It's free in front. Monahan's got it. 1 second to go. It's going to be a long shot. And it's stuffed off to the corner. And this game will go to the shootout. Now back in the middle. Suzuki scores. What a move.
This is what your captain does.
Hayes cuts in and stopped by Allen, and the Canadiens won it.
What a finish. Well, Cole Caulfield's career is off to quite a start in Montreal. On Saturday, he scored 2 more times, giving him 38 goals in his first 95 games. Only 3 other Canadians have scored more within the first 100 games of their respective careers. Rocket Richard, Jean Beliveau, and Bernie Geoffrion, all Hall of Famers. Off to Columbus now for the Wings and Jackets.
Down low it goes. Sundqvist, Perron again. Rink wide, Sider through his legs. Perron back in front. Chance scores! Larkin! Power play goal. Terrific movement.
What a pass by Sider. Just that touch pass, and why not give it to Perron, who makes decision after decision in the right manner.
Gaudreau hanging onto the puck. Gets it ahead here for Jenner. Jenner, oh, nice toe drag around Herodic. In front, scores. What a play by Jenner. And Bergstrom finishes it off. The Jackets have tied it up. And what a play by Boone Jenner. Oh.
But the Wings needed that in San Jose. 5-on-5 we spoke of, not scoring a lot. And plenty.
Bouncing puck in front. Scores! Hronek rifled it home on a loose puck, and he took advantage. It's 2-1.
Good read. And then the shot by Hronek, who continues to stay hot.
Scores! Sherratt! Wow, 3 defense goals last game, 2 more tonight. Hronek and now Sherratt. We'll go get that bouncing puck. Here's Hronek in. And did he think it's in? Where is it? It is in the top of the net. He scores! Hronek, he's got his second. It's 4-1. Seider. Kubalik scores! Dominic Kubalik with his 9th goal to lead Detroit.
Second power play goal.
And that power play looked real good.
Filip Hronek led the way for Detroit with a pair of goals, and get this, he has points in all 9 of the Red Wings' road games this season. And last year's Calder Trophy winner Moritz Seider had 3 assists, which was the first time he's done that in his career. That brings us now to your top shelf plays of the night.
11 points, plus 14 rating. Happening in. Look out! Oh! Cam Talbot, did you? Oh, what a save!
Back to the point. McKinnon will walk. Look, a dangle move. McKinnon shoots and scores! Nathan McKinnon! What an incredible goal as he danced through the Capitals.
Suzuki, one more chance. Caulfield scores! And the roof has come off in Montreal.
Turnaround shot, score! Right off the face of Jason Robertson. Extends his point streak to 11, and this Stars lead. McDavid trying to come in with speed. Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores! The Oilers captain with the overtime winner. Connor McDavid!
This overtime game winner.
It's time for your 3 stars of the night. First star goes to Pavel Buchnevich, who had 4 points in a 6-2 win over the Ducks. Second star goes to Charlie McAvoy, who had 4 helpers in a 6-1 win over Chicago. And your third star is Tristan Jarry, who stopped all 32 shots he faced in a 3-0 win over Winnipeg. What a night around the NHL. Thanks so much for reliving the excitement of the first 15-game slate of the season. I'm Jamie Hirsch, and we'll leave you now with the very best from a crazy Saturday.
McKinnon will walk. A dangle movement. Shoots and scores! McKinnon!
Montour again. Shot here, scores! Deflected in! Tkachuk catching! Tkachuk gets one against his former team. Bergeron scores! 999 points for Bergeron. Barzal scores! 18 games without a goal. Barzal has scored twice tonight.
One more chance.